What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Vaughn, the Serious Star, Serious V, the self-help sensei, coming to you from the airwaves, and I'm back like I never left. Now, tonight is Sunday night. Nichi yobi That's Sunday night in Japanese. Y'all know I'm still in the doing my Japanese Nihongo studies and stuff like that. Now I came on tonight to talk a little bit about the power of persistence. And I had like 3 points that I wanted to talk a little bit about as far as the power of persistence is pertaining to. So let's kick it off with number 1, because it's not going to be really, like a long ass video and shit like that. It's not really even going to be that long. So let's kick this off with number 1. And what I have is strengthening the mind to move through different spaces. So when we go through life, right, we encounter different events, different spaces, different people, different places, and things like that. Different challenges, different races, different characteristics, different faces. You feel what I'm saying? So when we go through these different zones and stuff like that in life, we have to have some type of, we don't have to go into these places with a mentality, but we have to have a strong mind to be able to go into new spaces and actually be able to sustain ourselves in that position. Now, think of somebody who is, for example, you are in a boxing match, right? And you got to go 12 rounds. So you have to have the physical stamina and mental stamina to actually go through those 12 rounds, right? To get to the end of that fight and be able to come out as the victor, and the winner at the end of that fight, right? So that is an example of having a mind and body and emotional body to be able to, that's strong enough to be able to sustain yourself within a new travel. And number two is having the mentality, once you have that strength, having that mentality to actually see that goal through. So number 1 trickles down into number 2, which is having a strong mentality about it. And then number 2 is being able to use that mentality in that space to be able to actually sustain yourself within that travel. And number 3 is to see results. So the end goal for all of those steps is results. And a lot of times, like number 3, it takes like 3 things normally to manifest stuff. Like a lot of times it takes 3 steps to just get to like a lot of stuff in life. And if you look deep into like things as far as like astrology and other spiritual systems and stuff like that, you'll notice like how the number 3 is very prominent in a lot of things, and you'll actually see why. Because it takes 3 things to manifest. It takes that mental, emotional, and physical. So it comes from the mind, it comes from the emotional, mental, physical. And it trickles all the way down to the physical. So it takes 3, like I said, that's why I wrote down 3 steps for this topic, the power of persistence. And you can use this type of example. You can come up with multiple examples of using the persistence mentally, emotionally, and physically to be able to get through things in life. You get what I'm saying? We all do this every day. Everybody gets through things in life. For example, if you got to work out, you have to have those 3 things to start working out. If you don't feel like working out, which is your emotional body, you might not actually want to actually get up to go work out. If your mind is not where you need to be to go actually work out, excuse me, you might not actually want to go work out. if you've had an injury or something like that, and you're physically or just physically tired or something like that, you might not actually want to go work out. You get what I'm saying? So those three things need to be intact to do damn near anything in this world within this physical body. So that's all I came on to talk about, was the power of persistence and a little bit of different things, pertaining to the power of persistence. Having a strong mind to move through different spaces, and using that mentality to see the goal through, and then after that, having the results of using your persistence to get through and see the end goal of what you want to see or obtain, or any way you want to place that in your mind. But it's Vonna Serious Star, Serious V, the Self-Help Sensei, came on tonight from the airwaves, and I will be back. Definitely like I never left. Hopefully everybody enjoys the rest of the night. I'm shutting down the airwaves now.